Good morning to all our friends here in the Philippines and around the world, to all Filipinos and non-Filipinos who might be interested in what is happening here in the Philippines. Once again, this is your friend Manuel Boy Mejorada for the Ranger Chronicles. We are now on episode number 10 for this regular broadcast. It's not really daily, but at least I try to do a broadcast at least 5 times a week. So our attention now is focused on this revocation of the amnesty granted to Senator Antonio Trillanes. And yesterday, that's September 6, because we are now Friday, September 7. On September 6, Trillanes, through his lawyers, filed a petition for certiorari before the Philippine Supreme Court, and he has asked, his lawyers have asked the Supreme Court to invalidate the proclamation issued by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, revoking or taking back the amnesty issued to him or granted to him by former President Benigno Simeon Aquino in 2010, October 2010. What is interesting here is until now, Trillanes could not show the application form Mark received and the certificate, issued a certificate of amnesty, unlike Congressman Gary Alejano, who I think already presented to the media his copy of the certificate of amnesty. But in the case of Trillanes, all he has to show are the videos, media videos showing that he applied for amnesty and that he swore, he took an oath and he's supposed to have admitted his guilt. But no document, no other document that is more personal to him other than the DND, the old DND file copies of the supposed resolution granting him and others amnesty. But for his own, specifically for Trillanes, so far it's been 3 to 4 days now, but he hasn't shown any document that would prove that this revocation, this taking back of his amnesty, has no ground at all. And it would appear to me that the regional trial court in Makati City Branch 148 has not dismissed the case, because when the Department of Justice filed a motion to issue a warrant of arrest in connection with the criminal case filed against him in 2010, the judge, Judge Oscar Pimentel, entertained it and gave Trillanes 5 days to comment on it and set a hearing on the petition or the motion on September 13. So I haven't seen the documents, and nobody has shown it on media yet. But what is curious is, why would the judge accept or entertain the motion to issue a warrant of arrest if the case has long been dismissed? Because I do remember seeing or reading a document issued by Judge Pimentel sometime in 2011, January 2011, suspending temporarily the promulgation, because he was, at the time, he was almost ready to render a verdict on the criminal charges filed against Trillanes. I think the one with Judge Pimentel is Manila Peninsula takeover, and that was a non-bailable case, no? And in fact, Trillanes had tried, he went all the way to the Supreme Court to get an order for him to be allowed to attend Senate hearings and even bail, no, so that he could perform his functions as a senator. But Judge Pimentel denied that motion, And when Trillanes went to the Supreme Court also sustained or upheld the ruling of Judge Pimentel that there is no basis for him to be allowed to post bail because the offense was non-bailable. This is what is interesting here. Was the case dismissed, as Trillanes asserts, or was it merely suspended, awaiting the submission of the complete documents proving that he was granted amnesty? So it would appear here that Trillanes must have overlooked this final requirement of the court, and that left the case hanging. And now he is vulnerable to being arrested again if on September 13 he fails to convince Judge Pimentel that he has complied with the requirement for the final dismissal of the case. So this is a lot of people. There are some criticisms of the promo issued by President Duterte, but I feel strongly that the lawyers for the government have looked into this very, very thoroughly, and they are convinced that there is a loophole that could Trillanes back to jail. So once again, this is Manuel Mejorada from Iloilo City on this overcast Friday morning, September 7, 2018.